Welcome to this explainer. Let's jump right in. I want you to start by imagining something with me. Picture this. Today, right now, you are hiring your very first employee. Just picture them standing right there in front of you, totally ready to get to work.
But, well, this isn't just your standard 9-to-5 hire. This employee, they never complain. They absolutely never take a vacation. They don't ask for a promotion or even a weekend off. We're talking working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year after year, without ever stopping to take a single breath. Sounds completely impossible, right? Like no human being could ever pull this off.
And you know what? You'd be totally right, because that flawless employee, it isn't a person. It's your own money. Okay, let's dive into this. For most of us, we spend our entire lives working for money. But what if we could flip that script? What if, slowly but surely, your money began working for you? Is the whole idea of money earning more money just some popular financial myth, or is it a reality you can actually build?
Section 1. Meet your newest employee. So we've got these two 28-year-old professionals, Ethan and Chloe. Now they earn the exact same salary, but they handle their paychecks very, very differently.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast in their core philosophies. Ethan is totally stuck in that traditional trap of trading time for dollars. His mindset, if I want more money, I need to work more hours. But Chloe, she asks a completely different question. She's thinking, what if my money could start working too? Ethan kind of assumes this is impossible, but Chloe is super determined to challenge that assumption.
Section 2. The second oven. To really grasp Chloe's strategy, imagine you own a tiny bakery. If you stop baking, the income stops entirely, right? You are literally the sole engine of that business.
Now imagine taking some of those profits and buying a second oven. This second oven is an asset. It doesn't replace you, of course, but it helps you produce far more bread than you ever could on your own. It acts as a tool to generate future value. And your money works the exact same way. Every single dollar you carefully save and invest acts just like that second oven. It's not magic, it's just a resource being put to work.
Section 3. Growing the apple tree. Chloe actually puts this into practice. She hires her first tiny employee by consistently investing a portion of her paycheck into a diversified portfolio. Now, Ethan is a bit skeptical because the initial growth is really slow, but the amount isn't the point right now. The habit is.
And this brings us to an absolutely crucial concept, the power of compounding. Let's walk through these steps together. Step 1. Imagine planting an apple tree. That represents your initial savings. The first year, it produces absolutely nothing. Step 2. By the second or third year, you finally harvest a few apples. These are those initial small returns Chloe was seeing. But step 3 is where the real magic happens. Instead of eating those apples, you use the seeds from them to plant even more trees. You're reinvesting those returns.
And because you keep reinvesting the harvest, the growth just accelerates. Soon, that one tree becomes 2 trees, those 2 trees become 5, and those 5 become 20. This is exactly how investments grow through compounding. When your earnings are continually reinvested, they start generating their own earnings. The whole thing builds on itself faster and faster year after year.
Section 4. Hiring a diverse team. So, flash forward 5 years later, and Chloe's income is steadily growing without any extra effort. But as she explains to Ethan, money can work in various ways. You wouldn't run a complex business with just one type of employee, right?
And this brilliantly illustrates how the goal isn't finding one perfect worker. It's about building a reliable, diverse financial team. This means your money takes on different jobs. It can capture business growth through stocks. It can generate rental income through real estate. It can collect profit sharing through dividend-paying companies, or it can earn interest through bonds. It's just like a business hiring different people for deliveries, design, and management. Each role carries its own unique risks and rewards, working together to build your wealth.
Section 5. Avoiding the idle trap. Now, here is a really critical warning. Not all money works. A lot of it actually falls into the idle trap, just sitting unused, or disappearing into things that lose value quickly.
Think about it like this. Imagine dropping a ton of your hard-earned cash on a highly capable, incredibly expensive piece of equipment, setting it up in your garage, and then never, ever turning it on. It's a complete tragedy. But, that is exactly what happens when your money never gets the opportunity to create future value. It just sits there, totally idle.
Chloe completely avoids this trap by following one simple golden rule. Before spending everything, pay your future first. Now, to be clear, she isn't living a life of deprivation here. She still goes on great vacations, she still eats out at nice restaurants with her friends, she enjoys her life. but she always gives a part of her money a job first, before the rest is spent.
Section 6. The ultimate financial shift. Think of your money kind of like a snowball factory, where every single snowball rolling off the assembly line immediately turns right around to help pack the next one, increasing productivity without ever having to hire more people.
Let's move to and see how this builds over a 20-year journey. Year 1 is really all about small beginnings. Honestly, it doesn't look like much. But by year 5, the snowball is rolling enough that Ethan actually notices Chloe's income growing without any extra effort on her part. And look at year 20. After 2 decades of discipline, Chloe's investments now provide a significant, reliable annual income right alongside her salary. She still chooses to work, but she no longer works alone. Her money is right there in the trenches with her.
Now, to be completely transparent with you, there's no magic spell here, and there are absolutely no guaranteed returns. If you invest in the markets, they will rise and they will fall. Businesses will succeed and some will fail, which means you have to select them carefully. Properties might generate great rent, but they also require a new roof or fixing a broken boiler, right? Every single investment carries risk, but history consistently shows us that owning productive assets over long periods is exactly how real wealth is built.
So what does this all mean? The core takeaway, the absolute most important thesis from all of this is this. The greatest financial shift in your life isn't just about earning a higher salary or working more overtime. True wealth is created when your money finally joins your team and starts working with you. It's that exact moment your money stops sitting idle and starts contributing to your future.
I want to leave you with this provocative thought today. Every single dollar that passes through your hands has a choice attached to it. Will your dollar be spent today, or will it become a loyal worker building your tomorrow? Seriously, think about your own paycheck this month. Which path are you choosing? Well, if you found this explainer helpful and you're totally ready to make your money work smarter, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next explainer.